Antony.
Hello, welcome to episode 15 of Life of a Musician. This is definitely the best one out of all 15, and you'll see why later. Now, in this video, I have my birthday on the Friday, so I didn't really capture much of that because I didn't have a gig. I just enjoyed myself with my family and my girlfriend. I did actually go down to Hideout, where me and John play on Sundays. I went there for a charcuterie board and it was amazing. They made me feel very special on my birthday, so thank you to you at Hideout for your generosity. If you are one of the watchers in the local area, make sure to go down there, get some food, or come down on a Sunday at 2 PM to watch us. But anyway, yes, so I had my birthday on the Friday, I have a gig on the Saturday, and then I am watching a gig on the Sunday. Just so you know, the band that I'm watching is Alkaline Trio. This is my favourite band in the world, so please stick around to see the end. It is incredible. And if you really want to, you can skip through to it. But anyway, here's Saturday.
Hello, it's currently Saturday, day after my birthday, and if you can't tell by me being blinded, it's gone lovely. Ooh. It was pouring down before, and now it's lovely weather, which means it's hot. Should be alright in the venue. I think it's a pretty big place, so it shouldn't be too warm with like the penguin effect of everyone crowding up together. Unless it's really busy, I don't know. But I'm taking all my gear with me, and we're in for a good night, so I'll see you at the venue.
And I am still right here. Now what have I become? My sweetest friend. And everyone I know goes away in the end. We could have it all. My empire, the dirt. Oh, I will let you down, and I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way.
There you go. This gig went well. It was quite quiet when I showed up. Well, I say quite quiet, it was very quiet. There was one table in, few people, but one table. I didn't realise, but this bar is actually in two halves, or this pub. So the bar is in the middle, but then there's two halves. It's open as in you can walk through, you don't have to go outside and go through another door, but it's like sectioned off in two parts of the building. And they have a nice beer garden outside, which is where my car were parked next to. But luckily, a lot of people came down just to watch me, family and friends, etc. And someone called Ellie came down to this gig as well. I met her through Calvin at his open mic. She brought down a big bag of goodies, of percussion instruments. I know this is the rock and roll life, not that type of goodies. Yeah, we had tambourines, we had maracas, shakers, all sorts of things. My mum and dad met up with her unintentionally earlier on in the day, and she mentioned she might come down, and she's the one who inspired the cajon. So technically, the King's Encore only happened because she had a cajon at the open mic. I bought a cajon because of watching her use the cajon and having a go, and then me and John have practiced with the cajon, and now we do a thing. So thank you, Ellie, for that. But I brought my cajon to this gig so she could have a go on it. That's what you hear in this song. I believe they played this in the first set, which was trying to keep it a bit quieter. So that's why you can hear like more of a stick noise. But yeah, it was really fun, interactive night. Everyone had all the different instruments that they could be playing. Pretty chaotic, but it was fun. And they've booked me again for later on in the year, which is great. I am quite full now in the terms of the next few months, so that's why it has to be pushed back so far. I believe it's November I've been booked for. The owners of this pub actually own the Old Pear Tree, which is where I played last weekend. But anyway, we are now getting very close to the most interesting part of this video and the most exciting. So let's get into Sunday.
Hello, today is Sunday and I am going to watch Alkaline Trio, and I have got my good old Matt Skiba top. Gonna be a fun day in Manchester, so I'll hopefully get some clips for you to show you the experience.
And clips I got.
And we're just in Manchester, got here early to have a little mooch around, have a look in some shops, see if I can find Matt Skiba in the lot down in Antony.
Now this thing that you're watching here is me using Google Maps with some sort of VR effect on. Thought it was pretty cool, so I thought I'd show it you. most of these clips from this night were sent over on WhatsApp from Millie to me, so the quality might not be as good. Luckily, the most memorable part I have recorded on my own phone. I'll explain that later. I can get a good quality of these videos as she's recording it on her phone, which is a good phone, but as she lives far away and I'm editing my video now, she's had to just send them over WhatsApp so I can get them. We could have gone a more long-winded process, Google Drive, etc. But considering there's only about 4 of you watching, that's me, my mum and dad, and my dog, I thought the quality wouldn't affect the story too much. By the way, I do acknowledge that there's other people watching and I really appreciate it, so thank you. And thank you for the messages I sometimes get saying that you're enjoying it. Really appreciate it. I'll just quickly say the support act that we watched then was Low Lives. They was a bit too heavy for my liking. However, my mum liked them. She wasn't actually stood with me for this gig. My mum and dad was upstairs. They actually was with my mate Calvin Snape and a few of his friends. But yeah, they was at the top, but they could see us from up there quite clearly. But anyway, enough of this chit chat. Let's dive into the part we're all waiting for. Here we go. How cool of an intro was that? Now I've stopped the video there because I'm going to explain the night as it goes along. Otherwise it might get a bit messy and confusing. First I'll show you this clip. If you can't tell what that was Matt Skiba throwing a guitar pick to me. I believe that was because I was wearing a Matt Skiba shirt, not just an Alkaline Trio shirt. No one else there I could see was wearing a Matt Skiba shirt, definitely not the one I was wearing. Just to let you know, I've stolen this video from Danny Fox. So if you want to hear this full song, go over to his channel, I'll link it in the description. But I didn't manage to capture this part, so that's why I've screen recorded it from his channel. So make sure to go give the credit to him, go like the video as I have, and enjoy the music. But yes, Matt Skiba throws a pick at me and I'm like, thanks! But I couldn't find it because it landed on the floor somewhere, and obviously all these lights are going off, but the floor's dark because everyone's gathered around. And you can actually see Matt waiting for me, but he says this.
I got another pick for you, don't worry.
But as he says that, Millie's like, I think I found it. Now, I didn't even notice this at the time, but after watching this video, you can actually see Atom, the new drummer, waiting for Matt to be ready so he can start the next song. Might I just add, Atom Willard smashed this. It's not easy replacing Derek Grant and he's doing an incredible job. But anyway, I finally get the guitar pick and Matt notices and he says this.
Song's called Private Eye. It's for my friend there.
Matt dedicated Private Eye to me. Now this is the first Alkaline Trio song I ever learned on guitar. So for him to dedicate it to me, my mind blown, still is blown. But to add to that, in this song there's a call and response part. So Matt will say something and the crowd says something. Now I'm singing every word anyway of every song. But when it gets to this part, he does this. Sorry for the quality of the video. He was looking at me to sing the part, and of course I did. Specifically, I was jumping around going, don't lie! Now later on, this happens again, this call and response. But funnily enough, Matt Skiba breaks a string. Doesn't just always happen to our acoustic folk now, does it? But once again, he looks at me. Even though he's going through a guitar swap, he looks over to anticipate me singing Don't Lie. Here's the clip. No, I have still not come down from cloud 9. It's currently Tuesday. But this is the best part of the video. Yeah, you thought all that other stuff was good. Yes, it was. But this topped it off. This was the cherry that was bigger than the cake on top. Now, this clip is all down to my amazing girlfriend, who had an amazing idea. We'll first take a look at the clip, then I'll explain afterwards. Check this out. Luckily, it's recorded on my phone, so the quality's better this time.
Is that supposed to be Antony? Happy birthday, Antony! Is that you? Happy birthday. Nice shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Did you get that for your birthday?
No, ages ago.
Last year. Your 21st.
No! 23!
23rd. That's close. Always guess low.
Matt Skiba said happy birthday to me. I mean, I'm so happy. I'm still so happy right now. I mean, look, here's the guitar picks. Now, the first time I went seeing him, I thought I got a guitar pick that he played with, but I didn't get it because he threw it. We got it because one of the stage members, my mum said, can you go get this guitar pick? So they did and brought it back. So that is the Matt Skiba guitar pick. That is an actual
Matt Skiba guitar pick with his logo and the album's logo.
but he gave me that one. Literally threw it to me. Of course, I have the toe top. We also got this patch. Hopefully you can see that. But man, was it an incredible, incredible time. Best gig ever. Last week I said that Richard Ashcroft gig was one of the best ever. Yes, it was. This is number 1. Richard Ashcroft was number 2. This is number 1. I can't go to any more gigs. They won't be the same. I need a cool down time. Apart from my own gigs, of course, because that's my job. But I couldn't believe it. Now, I'll just explain what I meant before with the phone situation. Basically, Millie had her phone here and it said, say happy birthday to Antony. Spelt my way, no H. Which is a thing I say often. At my gigs, I always say, I'm Antony Westwell. Antony with no H. Because if you search that, sometimes it doesn't come up. So it's funny that Matt Skiba said, is there meant to be an H in that? So he acknowledges the thing that I play off at my gig. To me, it's funny. He obviously wouldn't know that he's saying that, but it was quite unique to say it to me. So Millie's holding that on her phone, say happy birthday to Antony, whilst recording on my phone. And as you've noticed on these clips, it might look like he's looking slightly off to the side. That's because Millie's here and I'm behind her on the right side of her. But that's how that entire part was captured. And that's why when he walks over, you see him lean in to read it. It's because she's got one phone there with text and the other phone recording. And that was all her idea. So thank you, Millie. Mwah. I love you so much. Been an amazing weekend in terms of my personal life with my girlfriend and my family and my daughter, but as well, music. Best gig ever. Make sure to give a like on this video. Not even going to mention the dislike this time. Comment down below anything you enjoyed in this video or anything you think I could have improved on. I'll make sure to see you next week where I have 3 gigs lined up. But until then, keep music in your life. Goodbye.